Now, a lot of people are saying Divergent is pretty much a ripoff of the Hunger Games. I don't think so. There's so many books that are like the Hunger Games, and there's so many books that are like Twilight. It's just inevitable. Divergent. So Divergent is a new teens adapted to movie film that's come out to the big screen, and everyone's really excited for it because it's based off a very popular book, the Divergent series. Now here's the thing, I wasn't really looking forward to Divergent because from the trailers, I'm gonna admit it kind of looked like a Hunger Games knockoff. I know it's a book, based on a book. I never read the book, but I was just like, it looks alright, it's alright. It didn't look terrible, but I wasn't really that interested in it, and going into it I was like, I'm hoping it's good. And I gotta say, I was surprised by Divergent. I actually really liked it. First of all, let me say this. Is the film like Hunger Games? In a way, it kind of is like the Hunger Games. But not to say it's an exact rip-off of it. It just kind of is. It's its own thing. And that's what I like about Divergent. It's its own thing. It's not completely like the Hunger Games. So don't go into that. And if you hate all these movies, just don't say that. I mean, come on. You have to see the movie and judge it how it is. Not if it's like the Hunger Games. Just judge it as a movie. As I was saying, Divergent really surprised me. The acting in the film was really good. Shailene Woodley, she really did a great job in this film. She's really, really likable on screen. When she comes on screen, you're like, you can't hate her. She's just so damn likable. You care for her character, and she does a great job. She's a great actress. And this guy, Theo James, I was like, I hope this guy is not a guy who I cannot stand. I hope he's kind of the guy that I kind of root for. He is. He's actually pretty badass in this movie. So the acting in Divergent was great. The direction was great. The cinematography was great. But the story is kind of the big problem that I have with the movie. While I knew what was going on in Divergent, I know the story, it kind of gets lost. Like when you're going into the film, you're like, wait a minute. What's this film about? Wait a minute. 5 factions? How does this work? It really doesn't go that in depth about it. And that's fine. They can go in more in depth with the second film, but right now, you're just like, what? How does this work? And the film is 2 hours and 20 minutes, and that's way too long, because pretty much this entire film consists of everyone just training. And I get it. You have to train for this kind of stuff that they're going to go through, but it doesn't have to be over damn 2 hours long. And I like when the main characters in the films, they train, but not that it goes over 2 hours long. And it's not that when I was watching the film in theaters, I was like, oh man, wrap this up. I was enjoying the film, but I just felt that 20 minutes could have been cut off. 20 minutes, easily, because I was just way too long for this kind of film, and there were a lot of stuff that wasn't needed in it. But overall, Divergent surprised me. I really liked the movie. Oh, it could have been better, but I'm hoping the sequel improves some of the mistakes that were made in the first film. It was well directed, and I really liked it, and I was surprised by the movie. So I'm going to give Divergent a B. I enjoyed it. It was surprising to me. I liked it. I know fans of the book will like it more. There are guys like me who haven't read the book, but I haven't read the book, and I like the movie, so that's good enough to know, and I think you guys should check out this film. It's not a Hunger Games ripoff. It's his own thing, and you'll like it. So that's my review of Divergent, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and have a nice day.